Number 23, Nick Way. Can't.
The 5-second sign is up.
From Daytona International Raceway, the 125 main event is underway. Fonseca breaks out into the open immediately.
Just at the tail end of this battle up front.
There's 199, Travis Pastrana, who had such an impressive qualifying round.
I think you're going to see a patient Pastrana today. They've been beating that in his head. He knows it. He may even have a note about it on the crossbar. He had a note in Atlanta on the crossbar to keep him focused on the right things. Travis just knocked a tire or a hay bale or something out of the way. Something went flying. They cut it close. These guys go all the way to the edge of the racetrack, try to dodge that ruse.
Battle for third is on. Travis Pastrana moves into third around Tyler Evans. Here comes Pastrana. Knock one more off the list. Knock another off the list. And Travis Pastrana has the crowd standing on their feet, taking over the lead here at Daytona.
Well, that's how you do it.
Popular athlete to join the Supercross Tour as a rookie, but he certainly is his chances for a third consecutive victory taking a shock right now. Anything can happen in this 125 round as Travis Pastrana and Fonseca are 1-2 with Tyler Evans in third. Pastrana, who went from fourth to first early in the race and continues to control.
Before he got there and knocked it a little bit into his way.
Roncada also went down on the track, as we noted earlier, and he's battling back from 14th. But our leader, number 199, Travis Pastrana.
Like that, just totally dominate. And
before we get to that favorite memory, right now that 199 is on the screen, I'd like your impression of Travis Pastrana, who goes down. Just timed it wrong. He's got a big enough lead if the bike is not damaged to get up and get going once again. Here comes Brock Sellers.
Gets a little bit crooked in there. Just sticks it in. That's a classic endo. That's about the worst way you can dive the front wheel into a bump, and Travis will not give up.
Can we have a new, different winner? Brock Sellers has not won. Travis Pastrana has not won a 125 race this year.
Luckily, and Johnny was trying to outrace Johnson to the line, and he just flew through the air. And the funny thing about it is he said he should have done it every lap because it wasn't that bad.
Welcome back to Daytona. Bike Week 2000, 125 main event. Brock Sellers, number 18, after Travis Pastrana went down on the track, took over the lead, but Travis is now starting to make his move. He has studied Brock Sellers around this track for several laps, David Bailey, and now it appears he's ready to put the heat on.
And you can hear the crowd, and this all the way down the straight right here through the whoop. This is where he went from fourth to first. And they can sense he's a little bit quicker than Sellers through there, but it seems that Sellers has picked it up a little bit, although a little mistake there.
Here's the triple. Travis Pastrana could not take advantage during that whoop section because of the lap right.
Showing right now to get the lead. He didn't get the whole shot. He had to earn it, then crashing the way he did. That was a bad crash. That would take some guys out. And here he is in the lead again.
Notice that Travis Pastrana has that palm cast off the throttle hand now. He broke his thumb before the season opened up. Palm cast fitted, and it became comfortable for him to ride and open up the 125 East in Indianapolis. Let's go down to Davey Coombs.
Lee, your rider had the lead earlier, went down hard. Travis got back up, got the lead again, but I saw on the board this time you told him to be smart.
Yeah, he's riding really good. He's just having fun out there. When he crashed, he landed right over there, and his front wheel went in a hole and just threw him over the bars. But you know, he regrouped, and he looks like he's going again. So he just needs to stay smooth and smart, and this race will be his.
Never a dull moment with this guy, is there?
No, he keeps me jumping.
He rolls this triple. I think a lot of people on the last lap are expecting him to be up in the air doing something cool, and he rolled it.
Now, I think right now he's pleasing Roger DeCoster.
Or something.
Travis Pastrana. You think he was having fun before he won his first Supercross Series race? Check out a smile right now as he takes the checkers for his very first Supercross professional win on the series. First win in the series. There's Gary Bailey, the track designer, and David's father.
Well, I can kind of relate to all this. I mean, he's his prime student right now. And of course, I was all those years in my first win here. A bit now, I bet.
You just had the feeling that his first win was going to come any moment after all the learning of lessons through the first 3 rounds. Roger DeCoster, his team manager of Team Suzuki, coming over with the congratulations.
Well, thanks a lot. I had a great qualifier, and the fans were just so supportive. I was amazed at how much they backed me. Every time I did anything, I could hear the crowd behind me, and the feeling is just unbelievable. I mean, I can't explain it. Well, after I got in the lead, I started pulling away, and I was like, wow, I can't believe I'm actually pulling away in a professional Supercross race. And I just got a little excited, and I just tried to open it up a little bit more so I wouldn't have to work so hard. And I went over the bars, and I got up, and I was thinking, oh, man, I just lost this race. And I looked around, I'm getting up as fast as I can, and I said, wow, I'm still winning.
Right on. Congratulations, Travis.
Thanks a lot, Davey. I can't say enough. The crowd, my bike, it's unbelievable.
Jeremy McGrath getting ready. Randy Lawrence working the throttle for Jeremy. 6 wins in 8 rounds. He's won 3 of the last 4 here in Daytona. The 32nd board has been slipped sideways, and we are underway with the 250 main event. Ricky Carmichael breaking out with McGrath on the inside. Robin Fenders with Mike LaRocco. Moves into second. Here's Villeman. Villeman challenging now McGrath for second place.
We didn't bend the bikes up there, so they should be able to ride at full speed from here on out.
The first lap about halfway underway now as Ricky Carmichael comes out of the shade into the sunshine. There's on the season in second and third behind him, and then Sebastian Tortelli, number 21.
Art, except for LaRocco, all the guys that I felt like had a chance to beat McGrath are right there with him.
And those 2 Yamahas behind him. David Villeman not letting Jeremy McGrath break away as well. Almost a 3-second lead for Ricky Carmichael.
Look at that from ground level. It's scary looking. The way he goes through there makes it look easy and fun.
So Carmichael continues to hold about a 3-second lead on Jeremy McGrath. Let's go to Davey Coombs, who's with a mechanic down there, Chad Watts.
Hey, Chad, this is it. This is the start you guys been waiting for, and you're on Ricky's home turf in Florida.
Yeah, it's a good start, but there's 18 more laps, so that start's just the beginning of it.
I know that when you get out there and race with Jeremy, you got to be thinking this guy's won 1,000,000 championships, but how does Ricky put that out of his mind? How's he just go out and ride 20 laps of his own?
He's got to focus on the track. I mean, it's going to get really rough, and he just needs to race the track and not worry about Jeremy. If Jeremy's going to pass him, he's going to pass him.
Very realistic comments from Chad Watts as McGrath once again did the triple and Carmichael only the double. And Jeremy has cut that 3-second lead down to less than a second.
Actually, Carmichael was sizing it up first. Jeremy went and did it. Carmichael did it right after him, and he hasn't done it since. He really needs to if he plans on winning this race, because Jeremy's going to keep doing it, and it's going to make the difference.
Numbs finished the week before where he went down in the first turn. Battled back for that 10th place position, that's for sure. But now he's got a definite advantage. But this guy next to us right now, David Bailey, he's got a great career, and he's also a great rider. I'm talking about Rob Van Winkle, better known as Vanilla Ice. Your impression so far of this race?
Oh, this is an awesome race today, Art. It's great. I mean, beautiful Daytona Beach. I mean, just, you know, you can't have a better race day than this.
I understand. Well, I saw on Motor World. Your riding skills are tremendous. You like it, don't you?
Yeah, a lot of people. Oh, I love motocross. It's the best sport on earth until you wreck. But you know, I grew up racing with Danny Storbeck and, you know, Jeff Emig, as well as Grayson Goodman and Upshaw and all those guys back in Texas at Lake Whitney and stuff. And I've been around for a while in the sport, and I just can't get enough of it. It still flows through my veins, and it's the best sport.
Got any hot stories on Bailey?
Oh, he's my hero. Are you kidding me?
Oh, come on.
Oh, David is the man. I grew up, man, him and Ricky Johnson battling back in the days. It was nothing like that. It was the best excitement ever.
Incredible.
I've never seen anything like this, Art. I've never. There he goes. LaRocco's cool to get out of the way. I don't think LaRocco's impressed at all, but I am definitely impressed with the kind of ride. This is a career day for Carmichael. He had to have it to beat McGrath, and well, he has really pulled away now.
Johnny, I know you've been a close friend of the Carmichael family for years. You've been helping Ricky train. You've been waiting for this moment right here. What's going through your mind?
I'm just so proud of him. I know he's got a lap to go, but he's going to do it. And he couldn't have picked a better one to win as Daytona in front of his fans. And And it's the toughest one, too, so he's going to get a lot of confidence after this.
I think a lot of the credit has to go with you. You've got this guy looking as strong as possible. He's out here riding hard. He's using his legs. He looks like a man.
Yeah, well, I've always tried to emphasize to him that you got to be physically fit, and that's one thing Ricky's always listened in me, and today it's showing, and I think he's just going to, from here on, it's just going to be that much easier for him.
Still finish this race in the lead. But Rocco's got to put on the brakes. He doesn't want to have to go another lap. He's going to stay behind. Well, I guess he is going to pass him as they go by. Ricky gets the board from the Chad.
He's pumping the hand to the fans, too. Ricky Carmichael, there's Chad Watts. Ricky Carmichael will become the first Floridian to win a Daytona 250 race. The checkers for Ricky Carmichael, who darn near coasts over the finish line.
He's tired.
Get some very happy words, I suspect. His very first 250 Supercross victory. Ricky Carmichael has a most perfect day of his life. Ricky lapped all but the top 4 riders. McGrath coming in second.
You've got 25 national wins and about 1 million amateur titles and things like that, but this is different, man. This is special. You just won the Daytona 250 Supercross.
I tell you, this is the biggest one of the year. I had to work for it. Jeremy was right there on my tail the whole time, and man, I just gave it 100%, and I wanted to go as long as I could, and I made it past that halfway, and he started falling back a little bit, but he don't have to win. He's won plenty of them this year. He's not, I mean, the championship is a long shot for me. I'm sure if I was up there racing, he would have gave it a little more, but I'll take it any way I can. He rode great, and I was just on today. Man, I worked my butt off. I tell you, I'm tired.
Hey, one last question. What did that lap feel like when you rode around the pavement?
Oh, it was the best, man. I wish I could do it many more times, man. I tell you, I'm beat.
Pastrana wins his first 125 Pro Series race here at Daytona. Ricky Carmichael doubles up. He takes his first 250 victory in Supercross action. Art Ekman, David Bailey, Davey Coombs saying thank you so much for being with us.